Jasmin was a quiet little girl. She lived in a small house near a wide, slow river. The river sparkled in the sun and whispered softly as it flowed. Trees lined its banks, and birds sang from the branches. Jasmin liked to walk by the river. It made her feel calm and happy. One sunny afternoon, Jasmin put on her shoes and went for a walk. The grass was soft under her feet. The breeze was warm and smelled like flowers. She followed a narrow path beside the water. As she walked, Jasmin looked at the sky. The clouds were big and fluffy. She saw ducks swimming in the river. She waved to them and smiled. A frog jumped from the grass and splashed into the water. Jasmin giggled. Then she saw something special. A flash of color flew past her face. It moved like a tiny dancer. It had shiny wings that sparkled blue, green, and gold in the sun. It was a dragonfly. The dragonfly flew in circles. It zipped up and down, left and right. Jasmin watched with wide eyes. She had never seen anything so beautiful. The dragonfly landed on a tall blade of grass. It stayed very still. Jasmin walked closer. The dragonfly looked at her. She looked back. In her heart, something warm and bright began to grow. The dragonfly felt like a friend. From that day on, the dragonfly was always with her. Jasmin named it Brightwing. No one else could see Brightwing, but that did not matter. Brightwing was her secret friend, her imaginary friend. And together, they had many little adventures. They ran through fields of wildflowers. Jasmin picked yellow daisies. Brightwing flew between the petals. They chased butterflies. They watched clouds turn into shapes. One looked like a bunny. Another looked like a boat. They played near the river. Jasmin tossed small stones into the water. Brightwing flew above them and followed the ripples. They made up games. They raced the wind. Jasmin always laughed when Brightwing zipped ahead. They found a hidden garden. It was full of tall grass and buzzing bees. Jasmin and Brightwing tiptoed through it. They counted the colors they could see. Red berries, purple clover, pink roses. Brightwing glowed in the sunlight like a tiny jewel. One day, they found a hollow tree. Inside was a cozy space, soft with moss. Jasmin sat there while Brightwing floated above. She pretended it was their secret home. She imagined it had a tiny table and chairs, maybe even a tiny bed for Brightwing. When it rained, they listened to the drops fall on the leaves. Jasmin wore her yellow raincoat. Brightwing danced in the puddles. They made up stories about the clouds and sang little songs in their heads. At night, Jasmin would look out her window. The stars were bright. She imagined Brightwing flying among them, glowing brighter than the rest. She would smile and whisper good night. Jasmin was never lonely with Brightwing. Even when the world was quiet, her heart was full. The river still whispered. The trees still stood tall. And Brightwing was always near. Every time she walked by the river, she hoped to see another dragonfly. But none were ever as special as Brightwing, because Brightwing was hers, a part of her imagination, her joy, and her dreams. And so, Jasmin and Brightwing stayed together, walking the river path, watching the sky, playing in the grass, making every day a little brighter, a little lighter, and full of wonder.